Hello, as I can here show you the Big Bird coloring, for Big Bird Library World Map. Is you have it to where you have a Big Bird right here, and along to talk about the library books, and along to study about the organization, and so far as talking about reading the book, and then so of course about studying about different recipes is writing writing the book so far as a cookbook, and it could be you say a few pages long, or it could be the book could be related to about it's like a poem and stories, and so far as others, so far as health goes, and so far as the different subjects, is you have it to where you get that right here. You got it to where you get the A, and then the Q, and like the words that you can read. So far as you say, got my old reading glasses right here. Is that I remember that whenever they take a vision test on you, that they would test you for like whatever words that you can read on top of the board, and whatever ones that you cannot read, and then they have you go to the next line, and then the next line, if you couldn't, that those were too blurry, then more likely they would prescribe you to another lens, as like another prescription lens it is. But got that the world right here, so far as world cultures, and then so far as the word is like so far as I could, and then you got the world right here, but then along with the vision test. But of course with the weather, but what I'll include right here would be is that so far as is the world map, is that the world map is say where you got the mountains right here, and then along right here you got say so far as 7 continents along the different parts of the maps of the world. Is you got North America, South America, and then got Mexico, and then along with you got see Sweden, and then along with the different oceans and stuff. You got you say the Red Sea, and then the Dead Sea, those different seas that will probably be located about right on this part of the globe. And you got France, and along with the United Kingdom, and then Montemberay, that country right there, that's right in the African the Africa continent. It's like you got these different countries right here, and then you got it's like Sweden. You got, and then along with like you got Libya, and along with Iran, and then you got the Indian Ocean right there, and then of course you have Colombia, Brazil, Peru, and Argentina. Those countries along those continents right there. But right here you have it to where you get so far as the United States, is you have it to where you got these different maps, these different say so far as states, is that if you were to try to come up with the coloring, talking about you say the different maps and stuff, the different parts of each state, so far as the United States, like Florida and Texas, and you should say that you got North and South Carolina about right here. Of course they don't have titles on them. It's like it just only had enough room to maybe fit a few different shapes of puzzles. But you got California, and then which I probably memorized quite a few of the states, like that see here that Nebraska would probably be about right in here, and then along with Oregon, Washington, you got that Washington D.C. about right here, and then you got Chicago, New York, about right up here. And so far you got the north, south, and east, and west, different parts of the states, and then so far as the continents, you got Mexico right here, and almost they get the New Mexico, and along the North Pacific Ocean, and then of course your Hawaii will be down right here, and then you see Colombia. But you have it to where that you go to Canada, and then from Canada that you would have it to where you get so far North America. But right here is that where I went through is that so far as exploring different parts of the world, you got the desert right here. I don't know if it says Sahara Desert or whatever desert it is, but just kind of like say culture, landscapes that I just kind of add on, to the coloring. You get the, the exploring the mountains. You got the mountain right here, mountain view, and then along right here is you got the, so far as the sea, it's like so far as sea life. You got the sea life right here with the dolphin, a dolphin, or it could be a whale. It's like some, it's like it was, sea life creature, and then along with the Washington Monument, so far as studying the different cities, and so far as counties and stuff, different parts of the world. And then you got the pyramid, so far as Egyptian pyramid, and you got the frog, and then along with, so you got the tundra, you got the air, the place where it's like the tundra, Antarctica type of, where you got glaciers of ice right here. Along you got the frog, the leapfrog that will go from one different parts of the world. But if you can maybe write a book, talking about, so far as different studies of the different maps and stuff, more likely, you just don't know if it will take you a year or so to be able to come up with something like that. And more likely that they could probably say that more likely is to know, it's like so far as like a Google map or Google Earth image, to where you could just get different parts of the continents, about the different parts, the oceans, and along with the islands and stuff like that around the world. But you got Big Bird right here. So far, but Big Bird is to know that is to know about what you could be studying so far as library research about the different subjects. Is that to know that is like is to know about what you're studying, that you can learn quite a bit. If you just maybe read a few details about it on a book, maybe write your own book, and then it's like you say that reading could be a lot of fun in a lot of ways. You just got to put your mind up to it, right? Well, yeah, that's just one thing that a lot of people probably say that they didn't like math. Yeah, math was just so confusing, and then along with science and so far language arts. But the whole purpose about the library is, like, if we all know that you go to a library, that a lot of times they have it to where they have the books categorized, which we have our e-readers now, where we could view different say maps, or say different library books. On the library books you check out at the library, that holds nearly, or maybe a little over 11 to 1200 books, something like that, where you can read different things about science and other subjects, so far as math related, so far as fractions and geometry type measurements and stuff. But so far with the Big Bird, it's like so far the Big Bird Library is to know that like no matter I can wear glasses or not, you gotta wear glasses. And then like this is just paper and pen or pencil, whatever you need, just to jot a few notes down. It's like so far as studying about the different books and then reading about different things, is that more likely you could read, you can learn a lot of things. But I remember whenever I went to the library, a lot of times that I was mainly interested in the videos other than the books. It's like I didn't really care to learn anything too much in the books. But then on the other hand, that more likely the books will be a little bit more detailed, maybe a little bit more explainable, other than the videos or whatever. But anyway, but so far Big Bird Library, you got the Big Bird Library and world map color.